let's go in that corner. How was your week? Today it's national holiday for me. It's La Saint-Jean-Baptiste for Quebec, but let's stream anyway. Today the plan is to work on Notebookmark. Let's maximize that. So since the beginning, Notebookmark has been a website, a web app that I use daily. In fact, you send interesting article, URLs, blog posts, stuff like that, and then you can read them, and then you can take notes and then aggregate a summary, and I use that summary to publish my reading notes every Monday. And I've been doing that for 703 weeks. It's an habit since we are in tech. Well, I am in tech, maybe you're not, but I'm assuming if you follow this stream or those videos that you're also in tech. Things keep changing, so having an habit of reading, stay up to date and stuff like that, it's important. That's why I built that, and walking the talk using different technology and stuff like that. So this has been very, very useful, but you need to be connected, because when you take a note, it go connect to, so it's through a web browser and it's connecting to internet and it save your notes. Soon I will be changing job and I will be commuting. I could do a hotspot with my phone and still reach out to internet, but I probably don't. So I thought it would be interesting to have, so I read on a kind of a e-ink device. It's called Bux, kind of a Kindle thing. So, but it's an Android tablet with an e-ink screen. So I thought it would be fun to build an Android application, so I will be able to work offline, and then we can have fun learning more about synchronization or resolving conflict when it's async and stuff like that. So I thought it would be fun. We did try on the usual computer to do that, but it wasn't working. That's cool. I just realized I didn't plan, it's showing the good screen. So yeah, so we try to work on my usual computer, but it was not powerful enough. The computer I code when I stream is usually a mini PC, a very budget friendly one, cheap one. So it's not powerful enough to manage, it doesn't have enough RAM and stuff like that to manage the emulator. Sorry, I was like, it's not the virtual machine, it's like the emulator for Android or like any device.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Fragbird is here. Like 5 minutes today. Whatever. Will you land? Yeah. Your malediction is done, Fragbird. Now you land, just like everybody. Ooh. Well, thanks for passing by. Very appreciated. And have a good event. I was just in bike today. It was fun. So yeah, today we'll be working on this computer. So that's my Windows machine. And we effectively use AI because it was my first time, so kind of like scaffold an application. So I had to nitpick and ask AI. I brainstormed with AI, created like a PRD, product required document. So with like, oh, this is, oh, voilà. So a lot of stuff has been written here. And honestly, it was fun to do initially. Let me switch mouse here. Voila. It was fun. It creates mostly everything. So all the last time I checked, say, hey, like, what else needs to be done? And apparently everything was set. I quickly test my environment, and I got some glitches, so I quickly fixed, and I was like, oh, you know what? It will be fun to work on that on stream. So let's do that. So I installed, and let's go in my corner, in my usual corner here. Zoop. And let's change so you can see my computer. If I go move this up, voila. Oh, and by the way, I'm running the map, the streamer map. If you don't know, you could use that. Oh, why it's... Is there an effect? Why it's like washed like that? Feel like it's washed. Is it me? Anyway, so you could do exclamation point map in the chat and say a city and a country. For me right now, I say Il Perrot. So it put me on Il Perrot. Sometimes I say Montreal. Or you could pretend you're somewhere else on vacation and put the city you want. From time to time we'll look. This is done. It's a map done by, and you could see the city. So it's live. Let me put that here. It's done by our friends C# Fritz. Oh, there's a game now? Tour, share. Yeah, tour. Cool. So yeah, okay, so let me show you the app. So I installed Visual Studio, the full Visual Studio. I used to be in Visual Studio Code because I'm most of the time on Linux or Mac. This is my personal tower, and that one is Windows. So that's why I was able to have Visual Studio. The app compiles. Though this morning I was like, hey, like with the change I did on those screens, apply on the same. So maybe we'll have a surprise. And also I have an emulator set up. Voila. So here on top of me, I feel like my screen is like half transparent. Do I have a filter? I don't have any filter. Do I have a transform maybe? Let's edit transform. There's nothing. Do I have... I don't know, it looks pretty clean. Maybe it's only me. Frank! Hello, Stony, how are you? Whoop, update. An update is postponed. I'm just starting to stream, no update now. How are you, Stony? Did you successfully break your, I forgot. Oh, yesterday was Twitch, right? You were trying to break Twitch. Mentally dead. What did you do? Did you stream again for like 24 hours? Don't do that. Or maybe it's a super...
Hi. How are you today?
Because it's super hot. Barely slept. Nah, because it's hot. The temperature... is it hot also where you are? Where? I was seeing my mouse, but in OBS, and I was like, why can I not go down? I want to see this. GT Sum is there. Hello, GT. Yeah, it's crazy. It was 40, I think, 40 Celsius today in I like at the radio. I think they were saying in Paris, but I'm assuming like it's mostly the same across Europe. That's crazy. Okay, let's try to run this, see if it still work. So Visual Studio, Community Edition. I'm running Android emulator 35. I'm not sure what it is exactly. I picked that and now it's compiling and it will publish this over there. I'm still not great at debugging. I'm struggling a lot with that, but yeah, 40. Yeah, GT. It's hot. Here like I'm in Montreal, it's 24 Celsius. So like that's 80, I think, kind of. It's good. It's hot. Like if it's windy a little bit, then it's comfortable. Without the wind, because it's very humid, then not fun. But I was outside. I did some ride in the bike, and I was doing the tour of my island, but not mine. But the island where I live, it's not mine. It was extremely windy, and then like where my house is like kind of in the middle, and it's like no wind because of all the trees and the houses and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, it'll be fun to dry and like cool down. Like I will just go outside, and I was like, nope, it's not fun. So I would say I'm a bit nervous. We'll see how it goes. I wish. I see now my GPU is at 92%. If it's, let me know in the chat if the stream is affected. It might be too much to stream and run that emulator, and like the brain of CB also is running here, though I don't think it's much, and the brain should go into my GPU, not my CPU. Twitch, hello, you need a water atomizing fine. Oh yeah, I like the Brin stuff. Yeah. Well, I have AC in my house, so and like initially I didn't like AC, but my wife has a lot of allergies, so we decided to buy AC at a previous house, and when we move house, we took a house that already have AC because yeah. Hello, Honer. What's happening? Oh. I will add more channel reward to spend your points. What did you request? Redeem in Quebecois. Aha! What do you want me to do in Quebecois, Stony? Should I just continue in Quebecois, but then like nobody will understand? Or do you want me to translate something? Yeah. Well, I'm in the basement. My office is in the basement, and like it's chilling often. Most of the time I have my hoodie just over there because I was like, You know, we'll try to, you know, so I'm wearing shorts,
Bonjour.
but
Hi.
it's
How are
cold
you today?
in the basement. Hey, Mortal Box. How are you? What? Sir, you have a reward with an input field of what? Oh, so is that what you said? I will add more. Oh, so you want me to say that? Sorry. You want me to say that, Sony? I will add more channel reward to spend your points on. Tu parles François? Promise me. Je te promets que je vais faire plus de reward avec des inputs pour que tu puisses dépenser tes points, man. Hey, the Twitch français. François is my name. You just put my name in the chat. My real name is François. Un petit peu, anyway. Ah, that was good. No worry. No worry. But I did add some, right? I had the poll stuff. I need to have like something useless, like your feather thing. But it required more code. You know? But I like the idea, but that's why I took the game, the search, but it's not using point. You know, like if you do search in the chat now, like there's a game. Did I do it correctly? Yeah. So I found a bomb. So now I could do use, and I can use my bomb. Boom. You have different things. Yeah. No worry to Twitch. I understood you. Oh no. Okay. So we have the app here. So now in the app, we could go look at the post. So that works. Oh, you cannot see it. I wonder if I could make it bigger for us when we code. Also, is it me or my screen feel dark? I feel like when I'm running in my other, is it only for like on OBS, or it look like it's washed, right? We look, the target here is like super red, and everything like that white is not white. If I go and put this screen, right, that's kind of okay, but then that one, is there a semi-transparent thing going on? Properties.
Bonjour. Hi.
Oh, that's better. Ah, that's better. McNet is here. Hello, hello. Bonjour, bonjour. I should do the stream all in French today because it's the National Day for Quebec. It's La Saint-Jean. potion. Okay, what? Oh yeah, I want URL. Let's go on my blog. Let's whoa whoa whoa. And I want. Let's go this and this. Whoops. So let's take this post. Let's go here. So, oh no, it's like that. Okay. Cool. So now I can add. Is it working? Oh, did I have a breakpoint? No. Too many screen. Man, there's stuff. Okay, plus. We're here to celebrate the birthday. What? It's my Saint? What are you saying, McNet? Is it your birthday? Oh, what's happening? Is it just the wind? It's just the wind that is picking up. Okay, my camera is just... Oh, John. Okay, okay. But John the Baptist in the Bible. So our national day is Saint John the Baptist. I'm saying it in French, and I should because it's a French. It's about being Quebecois. It's not about being French. Did it work? Let's put a breakpoint. Add a new post. Let's see. Here. Let's put a breakpoint here. Let's try. It did work in the past. Look like it's not doing anything. Can I make it bigger? No. Okay. Are we going into the event? Let's try that. I know part of the problem was the... Okay, we are going into the this. So it's not null or empty, okay. Oh, so I'm guessing we are failing here. What?
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
Hello, hello. Tête d'ampoule, hello. Comment ça va? Okay, so... Finally, .NET MAUI, yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I'm on Windows now. So we are online. Oh, I know what's the problem. Ah, Frank. I need to start the I need to start the service. I didn't start the service. Let's do that. I need to start PowerShell. Go into... Oh, that's exactly where I want to go. And I think... Yeah. You created several apps with it? Oh, cool. Meowie. Yeah. respect for people in Europe, I was like, yeah, I won't put my hoodie, but in my basement here, it's kind of like, ugh. Sorry. What app I'm developing? So it's the Notebookmark. So that's that would be one more stuff in my running on my computer. Who landed? Who landed? Subscribe with Prime. Thank you, Tate Dampool. It's so appreciated. Who landed? 28. Yeah. Okay, I want to make sure my computer is not dying. Okay. One more container and stuff running. Hello, Fuel. Hello, hello. So yeah, so it's Notebookmark. And eventually, a key cloak running on LT. Now it's running. There it is. 36. Yeah, in my basement it's usually pretty cold. We have a central ventilation in the house, so the cold go down, and yeah, and it's a basement, right? So it's always a little bit more humid, and I have something that removes humidity from the air, and that make it way more comfortable. But then it's very noisy. I should have started before, so, but yeah. But this is too hot now. I was just like, it's just because I was biking earlier today, and so when I came back, went down for the stream, kind of like I'm chilling way too much. Hey, that bull landed. Excellent. I realized I didn't try to jump today. So yeah, so that's the app. So Notebookmark, it's a website, right? And you could add, so when you are online, you need to log in, and you have like a lot of stuff. So what I did is I code an app. Yay! So we could use the app. The app, I don't have any authentication. So now it should work now. Although I was in the breakpoint. So let's, what is it? Just go. There's no go. There's no like play. Yeah, just go. Oh, is it this one? Why they change all the buttons? Man. Okay, cool. I click so many times. Okay. So now we have the two article. And the oh, I landed. Ted Dampool says, are you targeting Android only, or you also other target? Okay, so right now it's only Android because I need it, and I don't think a lot of people is using this app. Or I don't think a lot of people are using this app. So and since it's my first contact with .NET MAUI, just to make it easier, and also because I don't have any iOS device, so for me it would be hard to test. Hey, congrats, Stony, landed 71. That's why I started with this, but this form factor, that's not the correct size for my device. It will be wider. But yeah, you can do Windows too. Oh, like you mean coding like a Windows app? My goal is to work offline. Yeah, it's cross-platform, but it makes sense, honestly, but I thought it was just, I thought it was mobile cross-platform, not necessarily like I didn't think about that. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's true, yeah. I knew it was cross-platform, but somehow in my head it was like cross-platform mean mobile devices. I didn't think about like computers, but that's cool. But I want, like, the one thing I want for me is to be able to do it offline. So right now, let's say I want to write a comment. But the problem right now is, okay, let's turn the device. That's interesting. Why doesn't... So we won't be running the debug, but that's fine. You know, for the win. Okay, so if I go here, okay, let's delete one of those two blog posts. Let's add another one. So let's add this one. Old, paste. Okay. My keyboard isn't working. Where is the keyboard? Can I just use the my keyboard? Oh man. Oh, this. Okay, save. Cool, and let's edit this one. Maybe I shouldn't do that since we'll just like delete it in a few seconds, but okay. Okay, so now I can save it. Does you existing app already? Yeah. So that's why I'm using Blazor. That was my intention when I built the app. I was like, oh, eventually it could be cool to be able to have like an app and reuse some resources. So right now the app is reusing a lot of pages to avoid duplication. There's some stuff that I have no options. I had to like kind of like, it's not duplicated, but kind of. But other are just reusing a bunch of stuff. Okay, so now let's say I go and disconnect. So I think, where is it? Here, that's my my settings. So I think if I say I have no signal, how do I just don't know how to, because it looked like I still have Wi-Fi. How do I cut the Wi-Fi? Oh, here maybe? Now there's no signal. How do I cut the Wi-Fi? Anyone know? That's the cellular display. Oh, I could change the size. It'll be fine. Battery, location, phone. How do I cut the Wi-Fi? Maybe in settings? No. I'm trying to cut the Wi-Fi. Is it there, a MAUI gallery? In the Android settings, so I need to go here and what is it? That's the emulator. So I need to go and let's turn again the phone. Whoops. Oh, damn. Okay. Internet. Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. No data. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I never tried. The goal of this app is to be able to work offline. So now this is offline. So if I come here, I don't know my login. Does that one work? Oh, cool. So if I come here, I should see the same. Awesome. Okay, cool. So this is the online version. So on the online version, let's go and put the comments. Oh, you know what? Let's add a new, yeah, let's add a comment in migrating this one. So let's go say it's programming and it's okay, and let's add some tag. Azure. Cool. Cool. So now if I do this, I see the read only, and now it's the okay, cool. So if we go back to here, since we're offline, I don't see that. it's just a mobile emulator. Yeah, doing a yeah. I just thought, because like here I thought I could be like simulating stuff, just like, you know, in the cellular that was like, hey, like the signal is, so I thought it could be like, you know, faking, seeing if the app respond to like you're losing Wi-Fi, but it's fine. Okay, so now let's add a comment in this one, and we have an error. Oh, I don't have an error, and I'm not running in debug mode, so we will never know. Okay, so let's close this because it's useless. Let's return in VS Code and let's run it again. And I guess I can. So that's offline. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So in post, we'll have add a note, edit note, create note for post. Okay, let's try to run it again. I forgot because I'm just trying to remember how I was doing it. I think I was using some kind of device like that, emulator, because I did build stuff long time ago on devices. It was not phone, it was the how they call that in English, PDA, personal device. What's the A for? Personal device assistant. With the .NET Compact framework. Oh, it's slow. It's so slow. Doing a shout out. I need to be better at doing a shout out. If you don't know, Stony Eagle is a cool streamer to watch, building a crazy application to watch your video, record them, change, like, how do you say that? Transcode them. So if you have it and it's taking too much space, you want to kind of like change the format. And all of those things, ripping your DVD that you have, you know, because your kids are playing with those DVDs and you want to make sure they, so. Of course. But I need CB to do it also. Like I wish I could just ask CB, hey CB, just do a shout out, and like it's a little bit more creative, like on yours. By the way, and I don't hear it anymore. I see it in the chat on your channel, but I don't hear it. I used to hear it, but I don't anymore. So I'm not sure if it was like because you did broke Twitch, or if it's just me, or if it's just in the chat now. Freda landed. So So I feel like we're having trouble here. Okay. So we go in post. Both articles are there because our database is not synchronized. Let's add a comment here. I feel like something is wrong. Like it catch the click, but we didn't jump into the breakpoint. Maybe it was the wrong action. What's the action? It's edit. No, create a note. Yeah, it was create a note. So I did put it in the good place. Edit a note. But it didn't do it anyway. And we crash. But we don't see the error. I think the problem is, oh cool, thanks for using the map. I still need to ping Jeff. Well, now that we're two. So if you don't know, you could use the map. The map is available here. To use it, you just do exclamation point map, and then you put the city, comma, a country, if you think there's like possible conflict. For example, here McNet say Berga, España. That's what he put. I put Il Perro, Canada. So I'm here. I did the tour of this today. That was cool. If I go into yeah, I did the tour. It was fun. Let's see, like here it go up. I heard a potion. GT used a potion. It should remember me to automatically pin me on the first message. What? Oh, you say like the map? Yeah, but like I don't use the map all the time, but yeah, I should have something. And the map is not something I built, right? It's something that Jeff built. Cool, so now we have more people. Let's do a tour. One thing I was saying in this stream was I want the tour to continue to go all the time. I feel like I should zoom out a little bit. Okay, so is it? Now see, it's stopped. Because I would, you know, if it was always spinning, so I will find a way and like share that to Jeff. But if it was always running, I could put that in the corner. Let's say it's too big, but I could keep it here. If it was the tour always running, I could leave it there, so it's fun because then like you see people watching, right? And also we should be able to minimize those things. Well, this one we can remove. That would be cool if, you know, it continue all the time. What I was trying to do, yeah, so here it crashed again. So what's that one? Overview, home. So let's go in Visual Studio. Let's stop this. Yeah. Well, like when I mentioned that on his stream, he said to ping him, and I didn't do it. Stop debugging in process. Debugging has been stopped, but not yet completed. This window will automatically close when debugging has completely stopped. Well, stop now. I guess because it crashed. Doing gesture with a mouse is so much harder. Okay, cool. Yay! Oh no, without the debugging, we want the debugger. You can target your actual device. Well, you mean like the physical device? But I don't want to miss it. I don't want to mess with that device. I could, yeah. Yeah, but then like you won't see it, right? The goal, the point of using an emulator is you see it too. Like there's a lot of like constraint of in my stuff. I could plug my device and you will still be able to see it. Yeah, I think on a phone, I think it can turn that on because I did it back then in Ignite the Tour. It was hard because my phone was managed by Microsoft, and Microsoft didn't like when I was like going, you know, enabling a bunch of feature. But I could use, maybe I could use a tablet. Maybe Friday, depending if we work on that on Friday, maybe I can try that and like have something. Yeah. So see now I started, but I don't see the app here. Not sure why. Maybe I should close it. Maybe I can pick another device also that is bigger. Yeah, Pixel 7. Interesting. So why isn't it not starting the app? Oh no. Okay, it is now, but it's without the debugger, I think. Yeah. It's without the it's with the debugger. If I do that, it will close the. I feel like my emulator is compromised. Okay, I killed the app now, right? So let's try again. Okay, now the debugger start. Let's see if it works. Maybe it wasn't that great. I feel like it's cool to do it, but I'm not good at it. I don't like there's. I feel like I need another screen also. But maybe a real device could be better. Do I have a tablet? Where did I put my tablet? It's upstairs. I mean, the stream could you basically have two really good options for screen mirroring. Oh, really? So I feel like I need to restart the emulator. The emulator is like, it doesn't start the app. Yeah, in fact, I should check the version I have on my device and target that. Let me check. If I go here, let's go in my settings. And that's not my glasses. For this device, where are the settings? Show me the settings. About the device. It's Android version 11. Oh, I even have, so I could build one. I even have the screen resolution, the RAM and stuff. And yeah, okay. So let's shut down this. Android 15. And I need 11, right? Let's stop that. Let's create another one. Let's try. Okay, so I want whoa, I don't know. Do I have that? Not sure I have that. Okay, let's go with the device What should I go? Is it? It's small for you, right? Tablet. And now I need Android 11. And now so my screen resolution is so I think it's this by that. The RAM, I have 4 gig. 4 gig. See you soon, Tide Dampool. You can download an Android 33.
Yay!
And you landed, yeah. 4 gig in meg. Yeah, no, it's never. It's like 4. Let's see. Yeah, but it's a good score. What's today's score? If I come here and I go with the admin, Stony Eagle is leading. Fragbird is second. Fragbird is at the AWS event today, but he came just a few minutes to jump, and he landed with 57. Then there's GT with 40. Then Tide Dampool 34, and then me with not even 7. But I didn't drop a lot today. MakeNet, try 11 time. MakeNet, what are you doing wrong? Amateur. You're such an amateur. Okay, now it's unzipping. So that's the device I will be using in real. But I guess I could use my tablet, not this one, but a tablet. It's faster. This is slow a little bit. As usual. Mortel box landed. Bravo, bravo. Okay, come on. Unzipping, unzipping. It's not that hot. I didn't do so many kilometers today. I drank 2 bottles with how do you call that? Hydrolyte? The stuff. I even salt little thing. But I'm so thirsty. Okay, let's start that tablet. Hopefully my PC can take it. It's running so much stuff right now. Oh, at least the screen is bigger. That would be nice. Okay, maybe you, I can move you out of the way. So I have less stuff in this window. I can move you here. On top of me. Now I'm just behind. I can go here. Oh yeah, I need to remove the... Google. And now if I go here, I guess it will be the same thing. Let's go here. Oh, Fuel said, MakeNet today I work on one Azure app service randomly stopped working. Oh, that was exciting. Took a while, but it seems something changed in Azure and we could no longer iterate over files in zip deploy. Oh. Oh yeah, that remembers. I have like a template for zip deploy, and it's one of the most used template apparently for an Azure function, and the PM asked me to change stuff in it. You can usually create tickets or feedback, or like you push something, but yeah, like you won't have like a good tracking by default. Yeah, I remember it was a pain. Oh, it was still running. Okay, so now I should change. I want to use, oh interesting, so what that one is, tablet. It doesn't know about, wait, what just happened? No, no. Well, let's try that again. Anyway, it's broken. It was an app service. For obscure reason, iterate the ship file on startup. I know I need to work also on the URL shortener in Azure, because there's a lot of things that I've changed, and this app is used a lot. And I'm just worried because I'm kind of the maintainer, but I don't have access because Microsoft owns the project now, but there's no one at Microsoft that work on that project. So it's kind of like, eh. See, this emulator is broken, but I'm guessing now as my computer is just like, you're running 2 emulator. I wish I could stop the simulator, but I can't. Can I? Can I? Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Let's, it's building. I'm stuck. I don't want to do that. Ooh, nice. Not even jQuery? I feel like the problem is probably it's missing resources. I feel like I need to stop that emulator so the other one could start properly. This one right now is not responding. I'm guessing, oh, there it is. Yeah, close the program. I'm guessing because my computer was just kind of like, okay, not. Okay, so here. Ah, there it is. I can switch. Okay, so now that's the thing I want. So, you run. I'm really bad at Java. A few years back, my daughter was young and she was learning maths, right? So addition, subtraction, multiplication. So I built a thing to help her. It's like back in when I was a kid, my father did some flashcard, I think you call that, and it was showing me that so I could study, right? And the answer was on the other side and stuff like that. So I could study by myself. It could be mix. It could be okay. Today you study like all the addition for like blah 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 and like the multiplication table for like the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 15 whatever. So I could mix that. So I had like a stack and then I can practice. So I built an app for my daughter in JavaScript, but I was using jQuery. And I could mix it, and if you missed, then it was kind of like putting back the card into the stack, and you could specify, okay, pick randomly, I don't know, like 20 cards or 30 cards, stuff like that. And learning a lot. Flashcard. On Mac. Oh, it's a thing on Mac. I learned yesterday that at my new job I will have also a Mac. Probably. I will start with like a not cheap, but like a basic computer, and then because like they didn't have in stock like a more powerful one, and after a few weeks I will have like a stronger computer. And my future new manager was like, yeah, let's put you on a Mac. It's like, cool. I'm trying to strongram Catherine at Progress to do retro flash. What? I don't understand, Phil. What are you saying? Strongram Catherine? Are those visual thingy? Why the app look like that? I would like some more memory on my work laptop, but it's quite expensive. No, yeah, it's crazy. I think that's what my Mac had. Hopefully I have a little bit more. Just like, well, I think for most of my work it will be okay, but if I need to create a VM, because I think part of the apps are Windows, I shouldn't be working on those apps, but if ever I need to, then I will need a Windows machine, so I guess I will have to create a VM. And with 16 gigs sometime, you could do that, put like 8 gigs, but then like you have every week computer for a developer. Well, I could create a VM somewhere in some cloud or whatever. Trying to force, I'm not sure what's Catherine to do flashcard programming stream on a retro Mac. Should I know Catherine, or it's like someone in your family, or it's a in my head it was a technology. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. I felt it was someone, but I was but I feel bad because I don't think I know he, him, or she but Retromax on a Mac. Okay. So what happened? Why our app is looking like that? What did I do? I broke everything. Let's edit. Is there a reset? Is there a reset property? So I took tablet for 20. So if can I delete that one? Oh. Factory reset. No, I feel like that's the one I did. Okay. So it was tablet 420. Delete. Let's create a new one. I should keep my other thing. Tablet, that's the one I used. So let's keep it as is. Let's just create. Why are you downloading it again?
Bonjour. Hi.
Hello, hello. Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Bonjour. Hi.
Well, that must be Mr. Sturdy Dev. Yeah. Hello, sir. How are you? How are you?
Bonjour. Hi.
Bonjour, hi. With your own voice.
Bonjour. Hi.
Oh yeah, it's true. I need to have a better score. At least I have a score. I'm not like McNet, but... Look like you will be landing, McNet. Ah, I was close. I was even closer, but you know what? Still zero. Still zero. Oh, why did I delete it? I should have just run with the emulator 35. Oh no, I picked Android 16. Ah, instead of 11. Gee, who? What? Did I miss something? What? What was that? Ah, okay, so Catherine bought this thing, and now you're trying to make her do flashcard. Feel like here there was like some initial message I was missing. Few. Okay. So why this one is running? It shouldn't be running. Why it is running? Stop. Okay. So now the tablet start. So now the manager, I will bring it here because we don't need it. So cool. So now we have our tablet. Just look like a bigger phone. Oh man, look like I just waste my time. Come on. So slow. Come on. Yep, I think I'm not sure I will continue to such a pain. I hate waiting. At least when I wait for AI, something good happen. Here, just like I'm booting a damn machine. It's like, it's nothing. I mean, it's useful, but come on. Is it doing something now? I'm so impatient. Emulator hell. Yeah, this is crap. I mean, yeah, it's still like memory is still 55% on my computer. CPU right now is like 40, 38. It's good. So I mean, but okay, finally we are getting there. All that to click on a button and we know it will crash. That's what make me the sad ear. Is it not the sad ear? That feels sadic. The most sad. The most sad. Why are you using Visual Studio and not VS Code, by the way? I thought it would be. How can I say that? I thought we'll have a better experience in Visual Studio. Because the emulator is kind of like integrated, so we'll be able to have breaking point and see the code and stuff like that. If I understood correctly, when you are in VS Code, you could compile and you can kind of like deploy, but then you need the from Android Studio or something like that to run the emulator, and you're pushing and like you cannot debug. In my head, since like I'm on Windows, I was like, let's go full in and do that. And I think I brainstormed with ChatGPT for that one, and I was like, yeah, which one should I use? Like, because I think Rider also offers some stuff, but I think because it was .NET, I think ChatGPT just go, you should go Visual Studio. I was like, yeah, you know what? I like Visual Studio. I stopped using it because I was on Linux most of the time. And then my work had the Windows machine, and when like Visual Studio wasn't supported anymore, so I was like, eh. So that's why you see me most of the time in VS Code, or these days I was using a lot anti-gravity. Okay, is it started now? Can I deploy my app? It's loading. But now I know I need to kill the Wi-Fi though. I want to do this, Come on. And I want to kill the Wi-Fi. System update. It's a real OS. It's doing update. Sorry, the other one was, I should have kept the other one. We lost so much time because I tried to have a closer device. I mean, it's smart, but I mean, it's a good idea. Physical keyboard configure. Okay, come on. Okay, let's start the app. See if it works. Now my computer should start having harder time. Let's look at the spec. Hopefully I don't lose you. At least CD is not running on this computer. There's some stuff that I do on other computers. Because this is a powerful computer, but usually it's like handling a bunch of stuff and like I'm working on a different computer, but now I'm doing everything on the same computer. Oh, the app is now here. Oh man, it's so slow. I wonder, was it that slow when I was also... I think it was that slow when I was offline. Maybe I should pick a Pixel tablet or something like that. The device will be fast. Maybe that's a crappy device, I don't know. You landed, GT. That's cool. 4.44. Okay, the app is starting, everybody. Booms. Freda the cat is just bumping everyone. It feels like someone's knocking, right? Look at that. Again, Freda, just landing. Yay! Okay. Hello, owner. I need to change that. It's so like weird. Hello, owner. Okay. Oh. Wait, why is that? So, it did synchronize. So, I'm guessing it's using the, whoop. It's using the data. So, I'll have to cut that. Turn off. No data. What's so funny, Sturdy Dev? Did I miss something? Oh, your digital friends are searching and doing stuff? Okay, so now we are offline. And let's click this. Did I click it? I'm not sure. I did. Did I? I feel I did because it's... You make me jump. Bum, 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 bum. Let's wait. So this, wait. Let's wait. So the first button is open. That's cool. So while we, it's edit node, rookie. I'm guessing we are trying to go here, but why it's not working? Oh no, this is not the... Now we stopped the app. Oh man, this is such a bad experience. The phone was faster. Let's try again. You still didn't land, McNet? Yeah, but Freda has superpower. That's Surdy Dev. Like I blame Shirley Dev for that. Surdy Dev. Shirley. Shirley. Oh man, this is slow. Yeah, well, not sure I will do many streams like that, guys. Just saying. It is a pain. If I start that, now it's not the same. Or is it? Oh, maybe it is. Okay, it looked like it might be. Okay, cool. So I want to post. Interesting. Okay. Let's turn on the Wi-Fi. Let's go home. Let's go posts. I'm online. Yeah. Okay. Now I have that. Okay, cool. So let's go back at home page. Oh, I guess, but maybe I need maybe I need an indicator that this is also available offline. Also, we'll have to send the article somehow, because right now, like, I'm sending it somewhere else, but eventually it will be cool to be just in one app, right? Okay, so let's go back in homepage. Let's now cut the Wi-Fi. Come on. Internet. Cut the Wi-Fi. Cool. Cool. So now we are offline. So if I go post, I have this. So now, drum all that for that. Now, if I do this, click, I crash. And I have no idea why. Why put it offline? Because that's the point. Like, that's what I want to be able to manage. I want to be able to do stuff offline, and then when we go back online, it should synchronize. And if there's conflict and stuff like that, that's what I want to. But right now I'm crashing, I have errors, and I have no idea why. And I'm losing all my patience. Open the show output from, yeah. Like, I think it was disconnected or something like that. I mean, I can make that bigger, can I? Is there an easy way to make that bigger? Installing, so I guess it's not that. It's not in .NET. I think I was like, the debug is the closest. I just thought, like, since I put a breaking point, yeah, breakpoint, I thought it would be there, but it was somehow like it didn't work. Yeah, breakpoint. Yeah. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, let's try that. So let's go back. Now I'm screwed, right? Can I? If I go. Oh, if I do reload, can I do reload? Yeah, look like I can reload. Okay, let's try with Wi-Fi. You're right. Martelbox, good idea. I like. It's loading. Okay, so let's put back the Wi-Fi. Let's just validate if the button works. Maybe the button doesn't work. Okay, so now we have Wi-Fi. So if we go in the app, now we are Wi-Fi connected. Go home, go post. So now we are connected with Wi-Fi. So I'll put this here. So this page is the page post. Oh, I can make that bigger. Let's go 150. Okay, cool. So this is the grid here. So the first button is open URL, right? Open URL. And after that, it's edit. That's when I change the name. And now, if there's a note, we show the button add a note, add or note edit. So now it's the add. So the add, it's this, it's create note for post. Can I put a breakpoint here? No. Wish I could. So we should call this function. So this function is here. And I put a breakpoint straight at the beginning, but the breakpoint is currently not currently hit by the debugger. So I'm not sure why. What? Oh, you use your brainstorm. Also, I fix. See, like all the cloud right now, they are going in different speed and stuff like that. And when it ends, all the cloud will go and be a pact and all go at the same speed. I fixed that, but I forgot to update CB because right now it's only in the dev version of CB. That's a lot of rain. Yeah, brainstorm is maybe a little bit too powerful. It's very long. I can stop it. Did you just use it once? Oh, I like that the thunderstorm continue. I use 8 of them. That's why. You're about to make my stuff crash. Okay, so now we are connected. Let's try to see if this button works. It doesn't. Okay, so the button doesn't work. Okay. Let's stop this. But the problem is the debugger didn't follow. So we'll stop everything, restart it, try again, being connected. And the debugger just kind of like, yeah, something happened and it just doesn't work. Stop debugging process. Do I need to kill the process again? Is it still a thing? It used to be a thing. When debugging with emulator, you had to go in your, in your process and just kill it. Is this still a thing? So many things are running. Man. Stop. It's just such a pain. It's still a thing. What process? Do you know the process I need to kill? What's that process? Start. What? $1? Did I miss something that McNet chair? Okay, so now let's try to do this. Okay, let's try again. Or maybe I should have just asked Copilot, hey, when I click on this button, the app crash. No idea on the error. Figure it out. Maybe I should have done that instead. But it's not even going on the event. Maybe because it's missing the rendering thingy. Always forgot render mode. Okay, post. So now we are in debug. So here it's like it's running cool. So now let's clear the screen. So is it this one? Yeah, clear all. Cool. So now if I click here, oh, now it works. Okay, let's continue. Oh no! Did I? No, it crashed. But I think I click on the wrong one. I think I just should go fill a big glass of whatever and chill. Yeah, I stopped the debugging thing. Damn it. Start again. I clicked the wrong. Let's remove that. No, I want a breakpoint in case. Well, it start at the breakpoint, and I thought I was saying, okay, cool, continue, but I clicked the run again, so it kind of like stopped the debugging. You know, it only happens when you're streaming. In real life, those things is like, yeah, sure, it's easy. Okay. Going to post, clicking, okay, no, now let's clear this. Cool. So now I do this. Now I stop to my breakpoint. Now let's go with this. Show next statement. Should I just... Okay. Oh, is it because it's like a pop-up thingy? Why? Maybe it's the dialogue? So if I click on it, where are you now?
Yay!
I have no clue where we are. It's just running now? Maybe it's the, yeah, it stopped responding. So maybe the dialogue is the problem. Yeah, maybe the dialogue is the problem. Let's try again. You know what? Let's remove all breakpoint. See what happens. In fact, let's create a breakpoint here. So that's when we close the dialog. And after that, I think I will wrap it up, man. Clear this. So now if I do this, okay, we crash, but the good thing is now we have the error. Fluent dialog provider needs to be added. Cool. Progress has been made after all. Yes. Skip 240 frame. Renderer debug ending. What's cool? So that's what we want. So let's copy this. Oh my god. Okay, let's create a bug. Let's create a bug. And look like I will be able to close all those things because, yeah. Let's create a new issue. Text. And so look like we're just missing the service dialog. Not sure why it's not there, but maybe in the migration. Copper bird. Is it the real one? I need also to implement something with the resources. Oh, I need to hide this thing. Cool. Okay, let's wrap it up. I'm sorry for all the pain. I feel like it was okay. Last call. If you wanna drop, let's do it. McNet. It's now or never. Did he land? Oh. You did, Len. You have 57. Everybody, oh no, just 30 Dev didn't land. GT 49. Well, you had a better score, I think, before. Bonks. Stony, you're mostly leading anyway. Oh, you're the leader today, Stony. Who did your emotes, Stony? They look cool. Okay, let's wrap it up. Boom. So today, in the fog, because of the bomb, we work on Notebookmark, or we try, but no, we made progress. So we did work on it. It was hard, but nevertheless. So for the games today, Stony Eagle is leading with 71, followed by Mr. McNet, who tried really hard today with a lot of try. Followed by Fragbird with 57, GT mostly 50, Tête d'Ampoule with 34, Mortel Box 9, and myself with a 6. That was pretty cool. It was a painful stream for me. I feel bad because nothing was working, but I guess that's also that streaming, right? I'm overruling. Say it's sun. It's the sun. Oh, yeah. I think that's also that when you stream. But I feel guilty when it's not working because you decide to spend time with me and it doesn't work. But yeah. Hello, Codebelly Mistake. Here comes the sun. Doobie doobie doo. Exactly. Yeah, I know, Stony. Everything breaks when you're doing a conference or stuff like that. That's why you have a plan B and C and D. My other computer was ready if it was like that, but I really want that. I need it by Monday. I'm going, I think Monday I will just create a hotspot with my phone and still work that way, but maybe not. It's just that I feel guilty when it's nice outside to do that. Anyway, okay, so we're 9 today. Let's stream. Let's raid. I mean, who should we raid? There's should we go see Bullion? It's been a long time that we didn't see him. I don't know what he's working on. We come to stress test your friend. I know you want me to success. When I start streaming at Microsoft, should I share that? I bring a lot of people, like with Brian's Clarkio. Clarkio was streaming before me, and then I start streaming and stuff. Oh, thank you. What was that? Mortel, thank you, for subscribing. Oh, with a prime. Oh, wow. Merci beaucoup. Very, very appreciated. Very, very, very appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, so when I start streaming at Microsoft, I was like bringing and setting up a lot of people, helping them with their lights, camera, and like setting up OBS with them. Because when you start, it's a lot of things. And working at Microsoft, people felt a lot of pressure to be like looking good and be smart and stuff like that. And back then I was doing a show, like I was doing stuff and where I was bringing people on my stream and like they were sharing things. So I could, be asking to Stony Eagle to come and just say, hey, talk me about what you're building. And like, so like he's sharing his stuff. And there was a lot of awkward silence, things that doesn't work, or question that you don't know the answer, and people were like, I'm not comfortable. It's like, yeah, it's normal. Night McNet, and there was a lot of that. Okay, so who should we, is he still, yeah, I said Boolean. Should we go see Boolean? I think it could be a good idea. What do you think? He's working on, he's coding today. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's raid. It's / raid, right? Yeah. So, I will see you on Friday. Not sure if I will be working on this. Maybe we'll go back and work on 2d6 dungeon. I'm not sure. I feel like this need loves, but it was also very painful. We'll see. I have one day to try different things and make it better. See you then. Enjoy, and hopefully temperature go back to normal pretty soon. Bye, everybody. Thanks for the following, everybody, and the time you spent with me today. And